set up here by checking on my mic. And then I'm gonna share out the link and we can finally get out of here. Okay, good. My mic's good. So now I just need to share out the link. Things are gonna take a bit longer than normal. Simply because I have one extra place to share this out with. Okay. Copy it. Alright. Okay, just a few more things on it, and then I'll go back to what I normally do. So, Kiseki. There's that angle. Now it's time for the usual stuff. Alright. Got my message. Copy. So now just sharing it out. But I am liking this menu music that we're getting here. Typically, what they go through is if I wait long enough, they show the new intro. But that's also usually the case for when you actually start it, because I don't think you can skip the intro. Okay. Alright. Just 3 more places. Alright. Got it settled, but got a runny nose, so it's gonna be a while longer before I start. Gonna take a drink first, and then I'll come back and get started. So, be right back. Yeah, I am, Jason. I'm gonna go get a drink of water first, and then I'll be right back. I'm glad you came. Alright, I'm back. Now time to get this show on the road. Let's see. Due to the new mechanics in this, I want to go lower than I typically do, but I'm gonna stick with normal. August 26th, huh? Yep. I hope you're excited to see how this goes, because it's a new experience for me, even though I'm not unfamiliar with this series, Jason.
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure. Open the case so we can confirm its contents then.
TNT, the turtles.
The boss is asking.
It
looks
I guess so.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real
Is that
thing.
because of their voices?
So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Oh.
Interesting. I suppose you do deserve a
I
little
see.
extra something.
The hell?
Well, sewers aren't a new place for this series to go to, but it's definitely new for it to start in them.
Oh, you think we won't play?
What is this?
Huh. Should have known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it. The cops! When did they start patrolling down here? Idiots.
Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What?
Yep. Most definitely.
Where did it go?
I don't know any better than you! What are you doing down here?
Here. We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around and get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go! Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Things gotta be worth a shit ton of mirror if A wants it that bad.
He looks like vodka from Detective Conan.
Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
Thanks for your patronage. Hope to see you again.
Just you now. We're about to close for the day.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear ya. Come on. Gotta take this upstairs, Yums.
I'm gonna go to bed then. Night-night.
Night-night. Grandpa loves you.
Good night, sweetie. Don't forget to brush your teeth first, all right? This one's on me, Van.
Thanks. These little perks are why they call you the diva of the diner, you know?
Well, this diva's very welcome.
He does, huh? Well, I'm not surprised. In this whole continent, technology is pretty advanced.
Think you can butter her up,
Like,
do
way
you?
more advanced
You
than
really
these.
shouldn't enable him.
But I kind of forgot the years. This is supposed to be like 1208, and I don't remember when the first trilogy took place. It was like late 1190s or something like that.
I sure smell something brewing. And it ain't the coffee.
I wonder if this is who I think it is based on the trailer, and they're just trying to keep her
Well,
mysterious.
that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law. Bingo. It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last weekend, but because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported it.
For some reason, that image, it looks like a lot of the orbaments that are in this series, though. Not too sure what they'll call it in this game. Like, back in Cold Steel, I think they were called Ramda for this country.
This has trouble written all over it. I have no idea if this person even exists, but let's plug in that code she gave me.
Most definitely does look like that, too. Thankfully, there aren't any enemies like that in this game. The closest that you come are, like, closer to Gundams and such.
Oh, it worked after all.
Yeah, that's essentially what Cold Steel was like. You've got something similar from what I remember of the trailers of this, but I'm not too sure what they'll call them here.
Monmar. This looks like the building. What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkwright Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
And interestingly enough, Jason, this game is using the same engine that's supposed to be used for East 10.
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
First thing in the morning? You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, that's because it is made by the East developers. And alright, Jason, I appreciate you for coming. Before you go, can you do exclamation point lurk? I want to see if that works.
First, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Agnes Claudel. I currently attend a school in the Ober district.
Armis Academy, yeah? Pretty famous school. Guess you're a first-year student living in the dorms, Miss Claudel?
You're very well informed. Oh, was it my uniform?
It's lurk, not work. L-U-R-K. It's exclamation point lurk. L-R-U-K. Good. Thanks, Jason. I'm glad that Nightbot's still responding here.
You got it. Though I think anybody who lives in Edith would recognize it.
I'm glad you like it. I brought that over when I migrated over from Twitch here. Like, I wasn't able to bring over everything, but I brought over a lot of it. I even got a Kamehameha command. Though
the first year part's just my gut. You sure got the looks of a grown woman, but the way you carry yourself says it all.
I beg your pardon?
The name's Van. Van Arkwright. Don't got a clue how you found out about me. But if you know the 4SPG code, you gotta know what work I do here, right?
I do. You're a contractor people go to when they have a job they feel uncomfortable discussing with the police or the guild. I'm told people often refer to you as a Spriggan.
Close, but not quite. It's not just an issue of comfort. I take on jobs you flat out couldn't bring up to the authorities.
Hey, welcome in. You didn't miss too much. It's still the beginning of the story, so it's mostly been cutscenes, but how are you doing? I'm Bryce, and I mainly play RPGs. I stream RPGs, though I might do other games. Like, I've done Mario Kart, and I might do something else in sometime in the future while waiting for other games.
Jobs so close to illegal, the cops hate me. You get that, right?
I think so.
Well, whatever. Just give me a rundown on what you want doing for starters.
Well, of course, if you want to talk, feel free to say something, otherwise I'm gonna just play this game and let the story run out and maybe give some commentary when I feel like it.
I'll decide whether to take it on after that.
Thank you. In that case.
Holy shit. Don't tell me Aramis gives all new students Zyphas these days. Those things are top of the line.
No, but, you're not far off. Please have a look at this.
An antique pocket watch. Wait.
This is what I want your help with. I'd like your assistance in locating the old orbment in that image.
It is an ornament.
It's a few decades old and a memento of a relative of mine. My great-grandfather.
Where'd you get this image?
It wasn't through an ordinary search engine, I'll say that. Records indicate it was stolen from an antique shop in the city a week ago.
I'm gonna assume you mean a special search app based on a P4 protocol exploit. Not what I was expecting. I'll give it to you straight. Take this one to the cops or the guild. I don't know what kind of orbment this is, but it looks like it's got a whole lot of historical value. And you mentioned it was stolen. Likely some seedy folks are involved at this point. Besides, searching for a memento of a relative sounds like something those suckers at the guild would eat right up.
So you say, but... I can't. I just can't. I can't go to the police with this. And the guild is even more out of the question.
I'm kind of wondering why the guild, but they'll be probably explaining it. A lot of times, though, in these games, your protagonist is an odd jobs kind of guy for whatever reason.
If you say so. Oh, I guess I should have put out something to eat with the tea, huh?
Oh, speaking of food... This is from a popular cakery near our dorm. They only make 20 of them a day, and they're supposed to be really good.
This is Andalusia's late summer limited time edition! The specially made tart covered in Violette de Soleil figs from Oregon honey!
You are something of an expert, I see.
I just want to make this clear. I'm not doing this because I couldn't say no to that tart. Got it?
If you say so.
You must be a connoisseur of sweets, huh? I thought you would wolf it down right on the spot, but you put it in the fridge with all the care given to a family heirloom. And it's endlessly... Hey, what kind of sick freak wouldn't save it for an end-of-the-day treat? Oh, I'm so jealous you live near that place. Must be nice. Being a student. Even we have a hard time getting the limited time ones, to be honest. So, Mr. Arkwright, are you really accepting my job then? I'm not gonna turn it down now, but that tart only got you in the front door. You're still gonna have to pay my usual rate, and that's a hell of a lot more than what the guild charges. That's fine, I have the money. Now, where are we going first? To see an old geezer who knows more about thieving than most. He's so skeezy as he... No, he's as skeezy as you get, but there's no better guy in times like these. Should be in the 6th district right about now. With how much of this has been voiced so far, I wish that they voiced this too. But that's a big problem with this series. They flip-flop between having things voiced and having things unvoiced like this. Are we taking the subway then? Nah, the bus will get us there at this hour. I know it's not even 11, but I want this job done before end of day so I can toast our success with this good looking in the fridge. Hee hee.
Then I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright.
Same to you. Van's fine, by the way.
If you're sure, then why don't you call me Agnes?
Alright. So, contact line. Leaders is L. Okay, so there's a charge, attack, and field battles. But I thought that was the switch, from what I've heard. That dash. Okay. So, circle will dodge. Item is... Shop is triangle, that's weird. X and then topic. Okay. Alright, so that one's the same. So... Thank you. Okay, so this stuff looks about the same. Okay, let's see. System. Save. Alright. Got our save. Okay, so it's saying I have to go here. Oh, there's the bus stop. Yeah, the next one should be here soon. Then we're a hop, a skip, and a jump away to the Riverside District. Probably got time to grab something from the kiosk if we need to. Let's see, wait for the bus. I like how they're doing these text things by typing them, and it makes it easier to read them at a good pace. See, believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle, and that makes it a perfect hangout for more disreputable characters. I'm included in that category, by the way. Ah ha ha. And I assume the man we're meeting is as well? Yeah, the guy's nothing if not cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. Though around this time on Wednesdays, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. No sign of him yet. But he'll come out to play sooner or later. Let's just wander around until he shows his ugly mug. It sounds like a plan. Oh right, he's an acquaintance of yours, correct? If he's supplying us with information, I'm guessing he'll want something in return? Probably. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. That guy might know his stuff, and it's possible that he'll lend us a hand. But don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. The man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag of Mira, and that rat bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they are friend, foe, or even family. I recommend letting me do most of the talking, and no matter what, don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted. Let's see. So check the current objective. Okay, approach a shop clerk and press triangle to open their shop menu. It's kind of nice that they do separate buttons this time in this game, but I prefer the menu thing. Okay, so expanding the mini-map. Alright, that looks like it's normal. This feature will let you see the specific locations of surrounding facilities and the geography of the area more clearly. Alright. So...
Oh, good stuff right here. Take as long as you need.
Okay, let's see. So damage up or cure cell. Okay, it looks like I should buy some of these. So it's about 390. So I'll buy one more of each. Okay.
I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
All set up along the river.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Okay, you're busy. Okay. So, you didn't even stick around to see if we'd get into Summerfest. A show like that in front of Tryon Tower would have been huge for us. You were so excited about it. Are we not good enough? Is that why you left? Wow, she's beautiful. Is she involved with Summerfest? I probably shouldn't bother her. So far, things are looking pretty good about this game. You didn't need anything to know anything from Sky or any of the others yet. But that might change as things progress.
Oh, this place is so soothing.
He likes hanging out in the terrace. Let's find a spot where we can scope things out. Alright. I might have to change that. But we'll see.
Ramadi. Looks like it's closed right now.
Like, the toggling is fine. It makes it easier on me, but it's not what I'm used to.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in. We can come back another time. Nice. We got a hit.
A hit? Oh, you mean that man. Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is. Let's go see what we can get out of him.
Okay, so... there we go.
What to do, what to do. Now then.
Oh, he's the vodka guy from earlier.
What to do, what to do. They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
What's going on, Guy Como?
The hell do you want, Arkwright? Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but trouble.
Damn, way to greet an old friend. Really, guys? You have him voiced, but you don't have our guys voiced here. And here I thought our last job together ended pretty well for both of us.
You kidding me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
I got my job and you got yours. Besides, you got what was coming to you because you got greedy. Anyway, why not let bygones be bygones so we can talk us some business? Oh yeah? Wait, who's the pretty thing with you? Hold on, guys. I want to check on stream. With my other setup that I've been using a lot, I don't have to check on it as much because I get the times. Alright, looks like I'm still good. But yeah, I get the times and such, and I notice a problem when it resets, but not so much here. You hanging out with school kids now? My name is Agnes Claudel. It's nice to meet you, sir. Don't worry about it, she's a client. Wanted me to help her look for something. That's so. Huh? It's an ornament that was stolen from an antique shop a week ago. Sounds like it was stolen right when it got to them, too, so they didn't tell the cops about it. Judging by how the robbery went down, my guess is it's the work of some local gang. Whole thing feels like your wheelhouse. Huh, yeah. Sure does. Normally I'd jump at a job like this, but I'm coming up empty on clues. I got my hands full with another job at the moment, though. If I looked into it, I'm sure I could find something. You really think so? What can I say, young lady? I'm good at what I do. So what's the deal with it? You look like you're an upstanding type. What's this ornament got to do with you? It's a memento of my great-grandfather. I'm not at liberty to discuss how it left our possession. Or much else about it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Real sweet of you to care about him that much. Alright, now, here's an idea. How about you leave the whole thing to me? I bet I'll be a lot more help at this kind of thing than Arkwright ever will. He sounds a bit arrogant to me. What? I'm sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to trust him with this. I also need him to confirm the veracity of any information gathered as well. That's that. Aramis brain right there. Look at the uniform will tell you she's smarter than your average kid. Anyway, if you do catch wind of anything, give me a call. You'll get your cut for it.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Sorry, did I talk a little too much? I'd give you about a 7 out of 10. Hold on, guys. Got something here to look through. Okay. Nothing too big. I'd give you about a 7 out of 10. Average. You did give him your name, and some bare minimum info made it look like you're an easy target. But when it came down to it, you backed me up and knew where to draw the line. I'm guessing you were pretty aware of what you were doing, huh? Well, I do have an idea of how to conduct myself in situations like these, yes. I just don't know if there's much hope he'll contact us with his attitude by the end. Doesn't matter if we don't hear a peep, this ain't hanging on him. All we gotta do is wait for him to slip up. Oh wait, I kinda missed that. Oh well. His story... Hey, welcome in. Guys, I'm Bryce, and I mainly stream RPGs, though I might do other games from time to time. And I'm a big fan of this series. If you want to talk, then feel free to say something. Otherwise, I'm going to be playing this game and maybe making some commentary from time to time. Let's see, a story about an antique shop getting an old memento stolen by a gang couldn't have baited him with a better prospect of a payday. He couldn't even hide he was interested, so why'd he never bother to follow up with any questions? Never so much as asked for a copy of the photo. That just seals the deal in my book. Oh? So you think he's already involved in some way, perhaps even directly. He's laid eyes on the thing at the very least. So we're going after him. Right now? But how are we going to find him? All we know is that he went that way. I told you, he likes to rotate his spots, right? One of his hideouts just so happens to be in this district. It's far enough from here he won't think he'll be followed either, so come on. Coming. Okay. Alright. So they're splitting up the pad here. You can also... You did, huh? I'm glad, Jason. And, and since you talked about DBZ before and you aren't sure if I was interested, I have a command that's Kamehameha, and I've got 2 variants of it. If you just do it normally, it'll fire it off randomly, and you can even specify users like Nightbot and it'll fire it at them, but I don't have any effects that'll go up here. You'll just have to deal with the text. You can also view any tutorial graphics you've already seen from the help section of this menu.
The terrace is just up ahead.
If anyone wants to know about...
I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
The commands I have, exclamation point commands should bring it up because I'm using Nightbots. I do have stream elements too, but because they kind of work the same with some differences, I kind of disabled stream elements from listening in. Or maybe it's just normal command. Let me see on that. Ah, it did it. But those are the commands that should work. Is this the place? This doesn't lead into any ordinary building, I'm assuming. Yep, the subway company's in charge of this door and everything beyond. But I'm glad it worked, what I was guessing. But the lock got switched, so now you don't even need a key to get in. If you... Yeah. And there's the command list, so... It should list everything that works on YouTube here. I had more commands when I was streaming on Twitch, but I couldn't bring them all over, so it's kind of limited. But the lock got switched, so now you don't even need a key to get in if you know the trick to it. But that doesn't that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm not gonna say the authorities will be quick to agree on that point if you want to turn back. No, I'm going with you. Good on you, then watch your footing. Alright. Enter it? Yes. I had no idea this was what it looked like under the city. It feels almost surreal to be here. Nice! I'm glad that works too, Jason. As I said, if you do the @ symbol with a user in there, it'll fire it at the person. Or it should, but like I said, there's no effects that'll show up. Yep! Feels almost surreal to be here. don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to take back what I said, though. Go hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? There's why. You can find monsters even in the city, just gotta look under it. Though I heard the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Yep, there are actually raptors in this game, it looks like. Just saying. Well, don't worry, I should be able to kill them since this is just a scripted battle. Just saying this. This is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. Yep, sewer raptors. Don't say that. I knew this job wasn't going to be without danger from the start, so I came prepared for it. Please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way, I promise. Huh? You do know we're not going on a picnic, right? I hope you got us Ifa, but you're gonna need... No, I know you've got a Zifa, but you're gonna need more than that in a fight. I ain't come without a combat ornament. I have this too. Whoa. It's the orbital staff I chose to learn for self-defense lessons through the academy. I have experience fighting mock battles with it and using healing arts. I really do think I can do more good than harm. Fine, we're short on time, so let's get moving. But if I think you're leaning on harm, you agree to get out of here, we clear? It's my job to make sure my client's safe, and I don't skimp on quality. I understand, thank you. Alright. Okay, if you're ready, then let's get to it. Just make sure you know what shards are. Yes, I do. They're field deployments by Zifas. I've used them before, but only in mock battles, and even then it was just for defensive purposes. That's a fine start. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked and used offensively, among other things. You gotta deploy them to do any of that, of course. When you do, stay on your toes, cause it's fighting time. Gonna ask again, you ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Shards. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Alright, let's see. L2's turn order. Up there's our typical timeline. Okay. Can move around freely. And X for normal attack. So I'm wondering if this is command mode.
Keep it up.
Okay. Use up and down to switch commands for X from attack to defend. Alright. Defending greatly reduces incoming damage. Alright, so this is kind of new for the series. Okay. Okay, so... So it doesn't let me do anything freely yet.
I'll take you on.
Okay. Okay. I wish it would let me choose my things freely. Okay. Press R1 for crafts. That's a bit different. Attacking or taking damage raises CP, which can then be used to perform crafts. Some crafts are highly effective when attacking from the side or back. Crafts differ from character to character, and they can be learned via leveling up. Okay, let's see. So... Coin bullet. Okay. Hate up. Or an impede. I don't need impede. Alright, thanks for coming back, Jason, and I hope you enjoy your lunch.
Stay fast. Take this. Keep it up.
Okay. Okay, so that's a hill. But it doesn't look like I need anything. Let's see.
Keep it up. It's working. Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
Okay. So it looks like they might do the level up screen eventually. That'll do. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. You flatter me, but I only did so well because you were covering me. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support AI, or holo. Oh, yeah, holo, I think is the correct term. Yeah, you're using AIM. That's a pretty generic one. I'm using a custom personalized holo. It's pretty special, I'd say. Her model is MKESV004, name's Nair. I got an acquaintance to send me a test version. Her performance is way better than the generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. Haha, I think she's just fine, actually. The Zifa in general are really convenient to have. Yep, the 6th generation battle ornaments made a real improvement over the last gen. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving. Yes, let's. Alright, information on the ornament has been added to the help menu.
Combat over. Processing data.
Okay.
Alright. So, that's out. Alright, so this is the same thing as what was in the Cold Still series. Okay. So, can't do that. More of them, huh? Those are the same type of monsters we saw earlier. We won't need to deploy our shards to clean up this small fry. Let's move in and clobber them. Right. Okay. X to attack, circle to dodge. Alright, so I'm glad that this is gonna be easier than I thought it would be, because a lot of these games, they make it hard on me to do that. Darn it. Sorry about that, guys. Woo, we got through that safely. You did well in there, even without shards. And you're pretty handy with that orbital staff. Aw, thank you. I like being able to put a bit of distance between me and other enemies. It helps me remain calm when I'm dispatching them. Sounds like a solid strat. I'll cover the front so you can focus on support from the back. Will do. By the way, Van, I've never seen a weapon like that before. It's shaped like a sword, but it doesn't actually have an edge, does it? It's a stun caliber. Just like Mare, it's a more unique weapon I got through my connections. And it does have an edge. Actually, using it takes a little trick, but that's not what I want to focus on right now. Every battle's kind of like a puzzle on their own. You need to weigh whether to end it without deploying shards, or if you're going all in. You need to figure out how to take them each at a time, and the answer is not always going to be the same. Keep that in mind as we go along, yeah? Oh, yes, I'll try. Okay. Square to deploy shards. And you can switch at any time. That's good.
Alrighty. Nice work.
She sounds a lot like the people from the navigators from the Persona series, but I shouldn't be too surprised about that.
Messing back. Proceed with caution.
Well then, away we go.
But I like how
Let's keep moving ahead.
okay. So it feels like that this'll
Messing back. Proceed with caution.
Deploying shards!
Alright, so the shards activate the command mode. Let's see. During command battles, shards skills are activated based on the activation display. Flare Impact, Guardian. Okay.
A chance.
Okay. So I hold circle to escape it, but I don't want to. Okay.
Going all in.
I really don't like them making it separate here. Okay, elements and stat down. This is definitely what I need.
I owe you one.
Okay.
A chance.
A chance.
Okay.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Okay, there you guys are.
Messing battle. Proceed with caution.
Alright, so they can do it. Alright.
Ransom one. What deal?
I owe you one.
Let's see. Okay, enemy information is the left side. Okay. So the stats are there. That's the same. So, triangle is resistant. I want the best one there.
It can't hide anything from us.
Alright. So if stunning works. Okay, so
Take that!
It should be safe for now.
alright.
Huh, looks like a chest.
We're not done yet. Time for you to focus. I'll take you on. Rhythm light. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
Then.
Keep it up! Bring it on!
Combat over. Processing data.
I do like using the turns here better. The command base, but oh well. Ooh, nice. I think that restores more than it normally does. Let me save here. Alright. And I don't like how it seems to take more button presses to get to that save. It used to be a lot quicker. Oh great. Drones, I hate those things. Most weapons will more or less bounce off their jelly-like bodies. But that won't be a problem for my orbital staff. Smart girl, that's a good idea. As a rule of thumb, enemies resistant to physical attacks are usually pretty weak to orbital arts. You probably already know this, but your orbital staff basically works like orbital arts sans the cast time. I'll be using orbital arts for these guys, but you can pick between them and your staff, whatever's more convenient for you, alright.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Alright. So this is typical of how it works. So I have to switch between attack and support, huh? It's a bit dumb, but alright. Alright, let's see.
Good luck. Certain arts will work better.
Okay.
Displaying enemy stats.
So, Earth and Wind.
Good luck. Certain arts will work better.
Okay.
There! Here goes.
Okay.
Certain arts will work better. Don't take your eye off the enemy.
Cypher activate.
Here goes.
Okay.
Rhythm light. White heel.
Thanks, pal. There! Here goes.
Okay. Now I don't have to use
Good luck.
one.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Okay, so this
Cypher
one's a bit...
There!
And that's all she wrote. Good job, Van. She's holding up a lot better than I thought. Half expected her to give up by now, or at least Want to take a break. Is something the matter? Nah, don't mind me. Your orbital staff's pretty convenient when dealing with these guys. That and your orbital arts are a pretty neat ass set. It's nice having you watch my 6. Just make sure you stay behind me. Leave the front lines to me. Then, I will. Thank you. Okay, HP recovery. Open the main menu. There you can use items or arts to recover your lost HP. I don't like this change, but it makes sense. Open item menu with triangle and select healing item. Open the orbiment menu and select healing arts. Okay. Did I already open up this chest over here? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm definitely liking the toggle more than I thought I would.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Activating charge.
Okay.
Got your number.
Okay.
Something's coming. Get ready.
White field.
Thanks, pal. Here goes.
Okay.
Attack their weakness with an art.
I don't want.
Activating skill.
Keep it up. Bring it on.
Okay.
Certain arts will work better. Don't take your eye off the enemy. Certain arts will work
Alright,
better.
so this will be.
Over here. All for you. Here goes.
Good luck. Certain arts will work better.
Think fast. Take this. Keep it up.
Oh, wait, no.
Going all in.
Random light. White field.
I owe you one. Bring it on.
Okay. No, wrong thing.
Think fast. Take this. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
In some ways, it would be nice if you can use arts during this build thing, but from what I've read, you don't get that until the sequel to this. So it's seemingly like the command battle is even preferred by the system
there were monsters
itself.
right beneath my feet. I had no idea.
Got the bracers to thank for that. You're usually good at keeping them contained.
So from the way things are,
Menacing battle. Proceed with caution. Let's keep moving ahead.
so in a way it is nice that they're doing it like this, but in another I don't think that they should have went away from the pure turn-based combat. You think these are Gaikumo's footprints? Yeah, fresh as a few minutes ago, I'd wager. Which doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. With all the monsters we're encountering, we've encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure of things again. Alright, good. Looks like I'm still good. With all the monsters we've encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Yeah, I didn't hear any gunshots either, so he had to have slipped past them all unnoticed. And there's only one way he could have done that. What's that? Don't worry about it, just something I've learned about in the past. Anyway, we're almost at his hideout. Stay on guard. Will do. Okay, we'll save here. Alright. Okay, more enemies. There's a lot more of these guys around than I expected. So what's the plan? Should we pick off their numbers one by one? Nah, that'd take too much time. I'll cut a path through, so just stick close to me. Understood. Okay. Charge attack with R2.
Looks like the gang's all here.
That's in battle. Proceed with caution. There, don't forget about your charge attack.
Come on.
Can't take much more.
That's why I want to...
There's so many of them. Look out!
Okay. Thank you.
Activating skill.
Over here! All for you! Keep it up!
Alright.
Grab the light. White field.
Thanks, pal.
Come on.
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
There we go.
This'll hurt.
And it gets everyone.
Attack their weakness with an arc.
Over here! All for you!
Here goes.
Okay.
Grab the light. White field.
I owe you one.
Then.
There we go. I got them both.
Over here! All for you! Here goes.
Alright.
Good luck.
Over here! All for you!
A chance.
Of course it's a chance, but I want you on healing. Oh, great.
Really?
I don't have enough. Alright, fine. Alright, so...
Activating drive.
I owe you one.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Good luck activating drive.
There. Here goes.
Okay.
Attack their weakness with an art. Good luck. Attack their
Okay.
weakness with an art.
Looks like I don't have it. So instead, we'll do this.
Over here. All for you.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Alright.
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else. Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I can see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack, or taking it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth, too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Huh? What are you doing here?
So you came here after all. Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learn what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all...
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
Huh?
What was that?
Giacomo. Come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
And I hope that there's
What do
an
you mean?
ordnance system.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Let's get to work.
Take this out.
Unleashing shark strike. Give them your all. A chance.
You'll pay for that.
Okay.
Keep it up. A chance.
Alright, good. He's targeting me.
Something's coming. Get ready.
And we shall heal.
White heal.
Thanks, pal.
Okay. I don't have enough to do anything other than a craft.
All for you. A chance.
Though it is kind of funny that flicking a coin like Misaka's
Stay fast. Take this.
Okay.
Well then, away we go.
Okay, so... There's something here. And another thing here. Alright. Finally.
Rest there.
Restore.
That hits the
Okay.
spot.
And then we'll save. Because these places are a great place to save.
No. Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit. Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
What in Adios' name? Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shit.
It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Ooh.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
This wouldn't be the first time the protag was arrested, but the way it was is quite interesting. Miss Claudel, you can talk to me. What were you doing in a place like that? What did the man you with you say to trick you into going? Nothing. If anything, I was the one who persuaded him. What the request was that Mr. Arkwright accepted, though, I'm afraid I can't say anything more. You are aware that this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? I'm not sure how we can avoid contacting them now that you're involved in this. I understand. This all feels like a nightmare. I can't believe someone and I was just talking 2 hours ago is now. And all my insisting has gotten and caught up in this.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright? You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel?
Coincidences happen a lot.
That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Spriggan. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Stranger things have happened. Come on. You interrogate all your victims this way? You tense from overwork. How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile and always willing to lend an ear. That's the Arkwright Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slimeball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? What was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 investigators?
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you. Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Wow, that's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. As for my Zifa, that's just for the orbital net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester, I'll have you know. Though, hey, even I know that authorization coming from a questionable foreign country ain't the best.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I say we grill this guy good. It's clear he's a total good-for-nothing. You don't lead a pretty lady astray without some kind of ulterior motive. You're being too trusting of her. Because if I were in his shoes, I would be suspecting her just as much. But obviously we know that she's innocent here, like they're going on about. Liking him, that young detective, huh? Just don't go too deep down that rabbit hole, you know. I look bad. Just wait until people hear a cop got hooked on hitting up juveniles for favors. But you know my address. If you ever get in hot water, get her over it. You think you can waltz in here and... Nate, don't let him rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
And just who the hell are you? This room's off
I would be
limits.
with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case. The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division.
Isn't that what the receptionist in Burl ended up joining, if I remember right?
On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Are you serious? We feel awful for losing him, really. But it's clear as day that this guy knows something. We'll have it out of him before long, mark my... That won't be necessary. He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigation has led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Kant's murder. As such, for reasons I'm not at liberty to discuss, they will be coming into our custody. I trust that won't be a problem? Oh, not at all. What are you... Do what you want with them. Don't be such a damned suck-up, boss. Should have known this was how it'd be once they showed up. Very well, this was always the CID's request. Do as you will. But as much of a low-life piece of scum as he was, we're dealing with a man's death here. I'll thank you and you to remember that. Of course I will. You needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. Oh, Van. Oh, thank goodness they let you go too. Yeah, after this troublemaker showed up.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that. Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
If it works, it works.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet? Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up?
3 years ago? They seem to have known each other even longer than that.
Take care, then. You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
So you two are friends? Nah, he's just an old acquaintance I can't seem to shake. Anyway, much as I hate being in his debt over anything, this will be over way faster with him on the case. Both solving Giacomo's murder and your job. I see. If you want to call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. Won't charge you anything if you do, not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Leaving this all to me also works if you trust me enough. That's not an issue, but now that someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. Can I not stay with you for at least today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time, you're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. What, you aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off, so no way we're getting close to it. I've got something else in mind. Let's get moving. I'd still like to get this wrapped up. Alright.
Excuse me? Can I have a moment of your time? You just came out of the police station, didn't you? I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Pardon me? And just who are you?
I'm Marielle M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine. You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
You got good instincts on you, Missy. The cops just took in a key witness being questioned as we speak. Sounds like it's a detective called Nathan Arge. I'm thinking he'll have more for you if you run in now. But Van, you can't just...
Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingle. I'll get one over you this time.
Well, wait, the key witnesses here are...
Having a rough day?
Nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go see Bermotti now. That should square us out after I went into hand on that case with the spoiled brat.
Sure. I'll get it done.
Sigh, that wasn't very nice of you, man. You can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking her nose into our shit. Why not let her make trouble for the cops to make our job easier? Well, wait for me. Van seems to be making the best decisions so far. But then again, he's been quite experienced for multiple years in this. Looks like they still have it cordoned off. What do you think will happen to Guy Como? They should have already had his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. But you don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So where exactly are we going? The cafe and bar over there. Oh, is it open now? About to be. Today's hours should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Might be better to kill a little time before going in. He's probably still setting up for the evening. Oh, sure.
Oh, this place.
Alright, let's save. Alright.
So soothing.
Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway or keep wandering around? Yes, go inside. Because I still need to find out what the ornaments are like.
I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door, and you already got her read? Yeah, I got her read.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting Lloyd and Jean vibes already. If anyone's already watched Outlaw Star. You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name's Agnes Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here regards Guy Como? That's right. Word travels fast. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade, but I'd have never wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well guessed, you're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. But that's no good. It's not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it, so... Was it someone on our side, huh? Judging by all you said, it sounds like those criminals and that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal even if it wasn't drug-related. Oh, Gaikumo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so. Well, well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene, and ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zifa, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda, huh? Ah, so they are mentioned here. Calvard's 5th generation orbiment? Yeah, the one developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but soon as the 6th generation was introduced, they wasted no time in dumping it. Zifa's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. I'm glad that they're explaining this right here, because with my experience from Cold Still, they didn't really explain Ramda, but I heard of it, and they definitely called their units Arcuses back in Erebonia. I kind of forgot what they call them in Liberl, though, but a lot of the different countries call them something different. But so far it's going like how it should, being friendly enough for newcomers here. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something, that would be child's play. That does all make sense. Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Gaikumo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are, certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps, whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh? Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Thanks, we'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. what was all that all about? So Gaikamo had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those. But if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps he had a run-in with. Oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me, you know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. You really are! Lloyd from Outlaw Star. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Well, we got a lot of information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spend time putting in people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Oh. Oh!
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment. But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume.
And if anybody's wondering what Jaeger Corps are, they're the mercenary group of this franchise.
I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait.
The guild
that also
is involved?
goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? What? You do too? Guess she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her. She's really famous. I don't think there's anyone in Calvard who doesn't know the face of Lane Claire. She's one of the youngest bracers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. So she is a bracer and such. And they even call her, I can't remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade, elegant enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Hard not to feel for her for having Beauty slapped on her title. Are the two of you close? Are you two close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. We almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. To make it short, I think it's safe to assume the thing Gaikumo made off with is the ornament you're looking for. We know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks then met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some disputes over Mira. That was when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Gaikumo, or Giacomo as they say, who called them, to snatch the goods using his ramda. But then that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in an ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his ramda and used it to escape. Ramdas are like any other kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info in them. Giacomo is always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the locations of his hideouts were on here so the culprits could use the device to find him. Do you think his murderers are using the ramda to find which spot has what he stole then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. One's in front of Tryon Tower in the 3rd District. One's near Central Station in the 7th. And then there's one in the 12th District around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which of them would you say is the most fishy? Okay. So, let me bring it up. Okay. Nothing here. But let's see. Well, there's a lot of people around it, so around the station, so that is a strong possibility. So is Grand Circuit. Be easy enough to hide your things there. I highly doubt it's the tower, but I don't know. If this is within the darkness, I want to say the tower, because you don't want too many people looking for you, but I don't know. I'm gonna say the tower, although I doubt it. Now, I think it's safe to rule the tower and the circuit out. Until last night, they were both full of people because of Summerfest and Z1 Grand Prix. Oh, I see. Having more people than usual would raise the odds of someone seeing him enter his hideout. Alright. Exactly. He wouldn't have wanted that. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Giacomo hid what we're after down there. Then that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
So they got a French accent going on. That's nice. But then again, I think I heard that this was supposed to be based on France here. Nah, no, you're heading off at the next stop. What? Closest station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day, and the goods with you by tomorrow. But you were fine with me helping you before. Before, this is now. The affiliation of Giacomo's murders changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about him right now. Not just the cops and the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. If that's who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. Let me check on the stream to make sure of things. Alright, still good. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen. I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field.
And I want to keep my healer.
So please, won't you let me come with you?
In typical fashion, he'll probably do so, but... that's fine with me.
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Feels like the sun went down real fast. But even at this hour, with nothing going on, there's so many people. It is how most people arrive in the city after all, not to mention all the department stores. There's also that fancy new orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. Funny to think how much this area's changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. City's changing so fast it makes your head spin. Hehe, true it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
From the thing that we got in Reverie, which was the game that came before this, I'm interested in finding out what's going on, because he definitely showed up Ouroboros. But that's not important right now.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite president, he's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. Calvard's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office, and this year's on track to surpass that by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything else. No, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they've still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo do. Right. Do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right over there. An alleyway, of course. The alley next to the old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. Alright. Save here just to be safe. Alright. This is it. Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Was Giacomo the one who altered the locks like this? Not him, it's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city people make good use of. CID knows about them too, they just leave it alone. They do? Why? I'm sorry, I keep in conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good, because there's no turning back now. Alright. Is something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Is that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way.
His nose is as sharp as ever.
Adios knows how this is going to end, but it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Wait. Is that Ren? It sounds like her. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? Might go back into the Dark Ages even. Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see, I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. What? Crap. And is that a monster? Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? The cafe'd be a good spot to... No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Haha. Got me good, then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Alright, let me give you these just in case. Okay, evade and mine. These are Zifa quartz, aren't they? Yeah, insert them into your Zifa slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot, you'll pick it up faster than me explaining it, then I will. Alright. You can set quartz from the quartz tab of the ornament menu from the main menu. Okay. Pressing right on the pad will do it automatically. Press square to open the ornament menu, then equip the quartz. Okay. By setting quartz into open slots, you can manifest all sorts of shard skills. Each line has different shard skills. The overall attribute value for a line changes with a set quartz, and when you reach a certain number of attribute points, new shard skills manifest. It's worth noting that quartz set into attribute locked slots are worth double their point value. Okay. Let's see, so she's a wind user.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay, so there's... Ah, nice, we got an EP1 at the start. EP1 cut, I should say. But, let's see here. So... got some that aren't opened.
Switching to maintenance mode.
You've got quite a few. So... okay.
New shard skill added.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see here. I think we got something like that already, so. Okay.
New shard skill added.
Alright. Now we're ready to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like the higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but monsters are usually only weak to 4 basic elements: fire, water, earth, and wind. But every once in a while you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space, and mirage. You're saying that this is one such place? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. Okay. So, the elemental weaknesses. Okay, so it says weak above it. That's nice. And it looks like it's still the same thing, though. A list of shard skills have been added to the notebook's help page. Alright. So we'll recover the HP.
Spot.
And save. Since we recovered. Now let's continue on. Okay, so can't go there. Wow, they sure snuck up on us. There's an awful lot of them, too. There sure are, but it's times like these that shards really shine. Time to teach you to use SCLMs. What are those? You'll see, I'll give you the rundown while we fight.
Give me your worst.
Okay. SCLMs are activated upon making contact with a party member. Take advantage of Zifa's shard systems by overlapping Zifa users. Shard fields you can activate link moves. Attack while an SCLM is active. For your partner, perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate more frequently if SCLM remains active after the attack. Alright. Let's see. If you activated Crafter Art while an SCLM is active, your partner's powers will increase. Alright.
Keep it up! It's working!
Okay, let's see. Try to get both of these guys.
Over here! All for you! All you on, yes!
Okay.
Going all in.
Okay, so I can only target one.
Certain arts will be more effective.
So you are low. It's best to target you
Initializing
then.
drive.
All you on, yes? A chance!
Okay.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
Over here! All for you!
A chance!
Okay, let's see
Certain
here.
arts will be more effective.
Random White field!
I owe you one. A chance!
Okay,
This'll
well.
hurt.
Keep it up! It's working!
Over here! All for you!
Okay. Let's see. I wish I could target them more.
Allowed all the stops.
So this one's gonna be better.
Initializing drive.
Alright. While they're doing that, let's see if the physical will hit them.
All you, Onyez. Here goes.
Alright.
All you, Onyez.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Alright, that's nice. Good job, you kept up pretty well. So that's the power of SCLM. I've never been able to understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus battle ordnance. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by two-man teams, whereas SCLM is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? Never imagined you could use them for so much. Let's see, hold on. I just want to make sure that I'm still on. Alright, good. I never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not expecting them either. Mind you, still got a lot to learn myself. But even I can tell that the Zephyr standard has a lot potential. Looks like you're right about the orbital staff of yours working well against spirits too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of SCLMs the farther we advance through here. So I think it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with a little. I still don't want you going out in front of me, though. I can accept that. Okay, it's now possible to change party leader. Alright. So L1 does it. Okay. So there's nothing around here.
Here goes. Suggesting magic attacks.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
There! It should be safe for now.
Here goes.
Okay. So that's good that I can do that. Let's see.
Brace yourself! Don't forget about your charge attack! Combat over! Processing data! Arts
A big guy.
Well, this sucks.
Okay, thank you.
Certain arts will work better!
Think fast. Take this. All you want, yes.
Grab the light! White needle!
I owe you one.
Ben!
Okay.
If you could!
Over here! All for you!
I'll take you on!
Let's see, we'll keep her on healing duty. Or maybe not. Let's see.
There! Here goes.
Okay.
Think fast. Take this.
I'll take you on!
Okay.
Grab the light! White needle!
I owe you one. A chance. Over here. All for you.
A chance!
Okay.
Grab the light! White needle!
I owe you one.
Okay.
If you could!
Over here. All for you. A chance.
Okay. Now I get a CP up, it looks like.
Take this. All you want, yes.
Okay. So we're good.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Have some more.
Okay, let's see.
Attack their weakness with an art! Keep it up! It's working!
Wait, wind is a weakness too? Okay.
I'll take you on!
Cypher activate.
Okay, so I can't do anything.
Sucker.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Okay.
There's gotta be some way around all this debris. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone.
Okay, let's...
Now, where were we supposed to go? Wait, is that?
Arts attacks advised! I'll take it from here!
Let's get to work.
Activating shards.
Okay. So we know that...
Stops.
Okay, so she can't do anything.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Okay, so...
Good luck! Certain arts activating try!
Here goes.
Okay.
Good luck! Activating try! Grab the light! White needle!
I owe you one. Eat this.
No, not now.
A chance.
Oh, darn it.
There.
You saved me!
All you want, yes.
Okay.
Going all in. This'll hurt.
If you could.
Over here. All for you. Bring it on.
Okay.
Cypher activate. Pull out all the stops.
Okay.
Initializing drive.
Eat this. Well then, here goes.
There we go. Okay, so can't go that way, so I have to go this way. Okay. Let's see, so this is my only way.
Here goes.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm on it.
Charge attack available.
Everyone, move in.
Okay.
Initializing drive.
Hell you are. Bring it on.
Okay.
I need to heal up soon.
A chance.
Okay.
A chance.
Good luck.
Think fast. Take this. A chance.
So they're gonna get a critical and I get more Seraph.
Certain arts will work better.
Okay.
Good luck.
Cypher activate.
A chance. Activating drive. Random light. White needle.
Thanks, pal. Eat this. Here goes.
Activating
Eat
drive.
this.
Here goes.
Okay.
Have some more.
So now they can't move except for that.
Certain arts will work better.
Let's see.
Over here. All for you. Here goes.
Okay.
Certain arts will work better. Good luck.
Over here. All for you.
It should be safe for now.
Alright.
That looks like a nice chest.
Yes, it does. Okay, marble ring. Let's see here. So... Huh, okay. So... over this way. Huh. Okay, can't go that way. Alright, not that way either, but seems to suggest I can in some way. There we go.
Looks like a chest.
Alright, nice. We're gonna save here. And I'm also gonna check on the stream again. Okay, good. Alright. Now, go this way.
I'll take it from here.
There are even more monsters this time. Yes, but I might have an idea how to take care of it. How's my boost gauge, Mare?
Fully replenished.
Good stuff. What was that about? I'll show you. Time for your second lesson in using shards.
Everyone, move in.
Okay. Activate a boost shard. S boost with L1. Different effects from Hollow cores are activated and shard skills triggered. Her more often. For 2 turns. Okay. So now I can finally use them.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Good luck.
Okay.
Full boost. Go all out.
Okay. So...
Attack their weakness. Give them your all. There we go.
can't really find out where to get the...
A chance.
Okay.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Okay, we'll keep her on healing duty.
Thanks, pal. A chance.
Okay.
Full boost. Go all
This'll
out.
hurt.
Good luck.
Okay.
Attack their weakness with an art. Activating skill.
Take that.
Engaging field. I won't lose.
Okay.
Sucker.
Then. Activating skill. There we go.
Nice. And I'm gonna get a critical, too.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Okay. Okay, let's see. But why can't I do it yet? I guess they won't let me. So we'll keep him doing this.
Take this! All you on, yes!
Okay.
Have some more!
Ben! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Okay.
Over here! All for you! All you on, yes!
Random light! White heel!
Thanks, pal. You'll pay for that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Stay fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Have some more. That's how it goes.
Nicely done. That wraps that up. S-boost seems like they'll be very useful when timing is right. They are, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to save for just the right time. Just use them when you can, that's all there is to it. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Acquire DXP Seraphim drops. For details, you can review them later. Okay, attack vases, boxes, and like scattered across fields and dungeons. Sometimes net items and CP in addition, filling boost gauge. Okay.
I'm on it.
Okay, actually wait.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm on it.
Charge attack available. Activating shards.
Okay.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Here I come. Ha! We're down. Ben!
Okay.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Keep it up. It's working.
Okay.
If you could.
Stay fast. Take this. Got your number. My move now.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
A chance. There. Yeah.
A chance.
Okay.
Stay fast. Take this. Got your number.
I'll take you on. Random light. White heel.
I owe you one.
Ben. Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
I'll take you on.
Sucker. Well then, away we go.
Nicely done. Okay.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available. Battle finished. Now processing data.
Okay. So we'll go straight first.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
Here goes. Well then, away we go.
Okay.
Huh, looks like a chest.
This could get tricky with so many. There's so many of them. Look out! Use a sharp
Okay.
boost to get the upper hand. Good
Alright, let's see.
You can't hide anything from us.
So... seems space is the best on them, but I can't use it.
Good luck.
So... we'll just do this.
Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this.
I won't lose.
Okay. They can do freezing.
All you on, yes. Bring it on.
Okay.
Use a sharpness to get the upper hand. Good luck.
Over here. All for you.
A chance. Random light. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
Okay.
Use a sharpness to get the upper hand.
Alright, so...
I won't stop here.
Alright, nice. Okay, an extra hit. Okay, now let's get back. There we go. One massive foe. And the bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We're fighting it from a distance. Let's see.
I'll take it from here.
Watch it. That one's big.
I'm on it. There. Activating shot.
Okay.
Not now.
Darn it.
A chance.
Use a sharpness to get the upper hand.
Okay, good. I can revive her.
There.
You saved me.
All you on, yes.
Okay, so now...
Certain arts will be more effective.
A chance.
Use a sharpness
This'll
to get the upper
hurt.
hand.
Okay.
I'll dice you up.
I won't lose.
Okay.
Going all in.
So, if I cannot do that...
Have some more. They're stunned. A chance.
Okay.
Here goes.
This system kind of confuses me a bit.
A chance.
Have some more. Bring it on.
Okay.
Use a sharpness to get the upper hand.
Over here. All for you. All you on, yes.
Random light. White heel.
Thanks, pal. A chance.
Use a
Okay.
sharpness to get the upper hand.
Over here.
Okay.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Think fast. Take this.
Alright, nice. Got you material too, huh? Ooh, I think I had a better handle on them now. You did good, but no letting your guard down because of it. Right, of course. Really was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. Throw in the weird ornament she's after, and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way, so, I've been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far, but do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since we might be going up against them? Yeah, I guess I should, huh? Ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. Hold on, guys, I need to take a bathroom break, and possibly a break to get a drink. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. So first, A is just a code name. It's short for Almada. They're a mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. And I want to make sure that nothing happened to my stream. Because you never know with this. Good. I don't like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't that big a group back then. We're not talking about a big Eastern Syndicate either. Or big Eastern Syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. Wow. But their name never ends up in the paper, I assume? Yeah, obvious why big papers like the Tyrell Times won't cover them, but even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule, cross the line and you're done. I still don't know what the deal is with this what this memento you're after. But you really would have gone to the guild or the cops. You still could if you wanted. But, well, not my job to force you to turn to them. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. The best outcome here is for us to get the goods before A can, then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone, 3 even. You make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. Yes, he does! You really have no shame, do you? Mighty pleased that you think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course, oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia was involved in this? She really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah, but there's been something ominous in the air since last night. Let's see, change combat difficulty from the system menu. In the main menu from here, select options, game options. Alright, so that tells me how to get past everything. So let's see, field battle difficulty normal, command is normal. Command battles have 5 difficulties, very easy, easy, normal, hard, nightmare. Or field battles have 3 difficulties, easy, normal, and hard. Okay. So no nightmare, guys. Not that I want to do that, but for those hoping to take part in everything in Nightmare, that's not going to be the case.
There! That looks like a nice chest.
Here goes.
Ooh, nice. The capsules are usually what people prefer mainly, because they give you 200, but with the way that this game goes, I've heard, it doesn't really matter too much, except for the fact that you'll be able to use your special abilities multiple times. But in the past ones, when your CP was 200 and you used a special skill, it would use up everything.
Whoops, dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your
Okay,
horses, girl.
there we
should
go.
look around a little more.
A hidden entrance?
Huh? Guys,
Van
nothing's
here
not thorough.
makes the perfect
Sign-up should be dead ahead.
Van here makes the perfect RPG per tag. Okay. Heal up.
Bet we can rest there. Whew, that hits the spot.
And then we save because we don't want to do all that trekking. It's boss time.
Oh,
At least it should be.
Can't get much more
Gargoyles.
Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
Ooh. Okay, so the gargoyles are definitely
That's
who
not
are
good.
fighting.
Are they resonating?
Peerless protectors.
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right!
Give me your worst.
Alright, good.
Time to put this to use.
Finally! Vandalize raid. Press R2 and the directional button to trigger an S-break. Okay, so R2 is what they are, and then an S-craft can be triggered with 100 CP in full boost, S-boost twice. Using S-break will activate full boost if you meet the requirements. Cannot select this option when afflicted with elements that prevent movement or attacking. Okay, so it's basically the same.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. Go all out. Keep it
Let's check this out. Ooh, it attacks everyone. Nice.
Time for the main event. Vandalize raid!
boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay. Triggering an S-craft increases the max boost gauge by 1. The more filled your boost gauge is, the more consecutive S-crafts you can trigger. Alright.
A chance.
Let's see.
Certain arts will be more effective.
There.
Have some more.
Ben. Activating
Time for
skill.
the main event. Vandalize raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay.
I'll take you on.
Okay. Let's check out what her stuff can do. Okay, so she's just gonna
Out all the stops.
be able to heal.
Grab the light. White field.
Thanks, pal.
So she doesn't have an S-craft yet.
Full boost. Go all out. Keep it up. It's working.
Okay.
This'll
Can I get them
Tap your
both?
weakness with an art. Displaying enemy stats.
Okay, time, but I don't have any, I think. Let me check. Okay, so don't think I can get them both.
Keep it up. Certain arts
Cipher
will work
activate.
better.
There. You'll pay for that.
Okay.
Grab the light. White field.
I owe you one. There.
Okay. More U material, huh?
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line. Which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier.
Ooh, nice.
Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know. And why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders.
And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives!
Wait, do they have cyanide?
Shit.
No. This looks like Gnosis.
You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Rafach.
We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Where'd that spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this!
No. Van!
Got that out of your system?
You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then. You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me!
What?
Time freezing? That's a first. At least in this sense.
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Oh boy, You sure are in a sorry mess.
Hmm?
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
Van...
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
Bear it.
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then. Shard swell. The Grendel's all yours.
What the?
Yep. Protagonist gets a new power up. But this is cool.
What is this feeling?
Well, I'd take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Here goes!
Alright.
Someone needs to relax. Let's rumble.
Okay. The Grendel can act multiple times in a row. Select what action you want to take from the list and perform some heavy-hitting moves. Only one turn will pass if you select defend. Mare will always act as support during Grendel battles. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna check on string again. Alright, still good. Alright. Basic attack. Okay. Crafts, and then that. This crafts. Okay, press that R2 to activate this craft immediately. Alright.
Displaying enemy stats.
So, instant death is a no-go. Let's see, but we'll do this. Okay. Usage count up. Use and activate an S break to increase how many turns the Grendel can perform in a row. Okay.
Dan, activate your boost.
Give up.
Okay, so it's you.
Take my shot.
Okay. Alright.
You're an eye.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Okay.
You ready for me?
Okay, so we can't do it.
You're an eyesore.
Oh, I see.
We'll take that.
Okay.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Don't screw with me.
Okay.
What the?
Time for some payback.
Okay.
You ready for me? Eat this!
Time for some payback.
Okay.
You ready for me?
Here
Still our win.
Okay, so now then.
Impossible! This is unbelievable!
People with gnosis
What is he?
People with gnosis usually lose. Anyway.
Van! Are you alright? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
But...
I don't buy that.
Genesis, then?
It had to
Can't
be.
imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Geneses.
You saying there's 8 of these? I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
So he knew.
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
So, you got Russell, Smith, and that must be the person responsible for Calvert back there.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Amada. We finally caught them.
Get lost! This is our territory!
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Something's going on.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me?
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
I can't let him keep living like this. Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago. As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work, and now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end.
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years, but I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me, and as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still. I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What do you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though.
He's right, that information's
valuable. More used to
valuable.
real combat, too. For your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right. Now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine. Or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise. Now, let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
That was funny. But typical. Ooh, the opening! This is awesome! Yep, Ren's here. Nice. Ooh, that's nice too.
That's how it goes. That's pretty good, I guess.
Okay, you can acquire Spriggan points by completing 4 SPGs and making optimal choices. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way.
I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
Ooh, nice. Alright. I'm gonna save here and take a break for lunch, maybe? Or I'm not too sure if I'll come back, but I'm definitely gonna save and call it here for now. Alright. And with that, I thank you all for coming. If you liked this stream, be sure to leave a like and share it with anybody else that you might think would like it. If you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications to be notified of when I'll be streaming again. Usually I've been only streaming once a day, but because this series is a favorite of mine and I'm kind of already into it, I think I'm gonna do another stream today. But if not, then I will probably continue on tomorrow. And if that's the case, I'll mention it in the community tab, which I normally utilize to tell people when I'll be streaming next. And with that, I thank you all again for coming. Bye!